So here's this little erie vise. Erie Toolworks, Erie, Pennsylvania. This one's a Superior number 43. And I'm making a little miniature stand for it. So anyways, so here's a stand I'm working on. It's a little tripod. I welded these on, but anyways, the way I made this was I just marked out on a piece of wood 17 or 16 inches apart from all of them. Got an equidistant triangle, and then I just tacked those up in there. And there's lots of ways to do this. I mean, fabrication, there's about a million different ways to do a million different things. Infinite amount of things, so you can do an infinite amount of things. Anyways, so the way I did this was then I notched this piece of, I think, 2-inch pipe that will fit into those slips, and then I'll be able to get, once it's all cleaned up, of course, a really good weld in there. And then I'll put a plate on there, and then it'll look something like that. And then this will be nice because this is just a nice little handy vise that I can take it, you know, wherever I am. If I'm working on something for someone, you know, you have a handy little vise to work with. Alright, got that top piece of 2-inch pipe. I guess the top tube, whatever you want to call it. I got that welded on. I'm gonna grind it down, make it look real pretty. I want this to kind of be like an ornamental type piece too. It's gonna be primarily used for bicycle repair. Just something small, handy that you can move around for wherever you might be working on bicycles. Because this is just a tiny little vise, you know. You had to cut some handlebars, or you know, you're just wire brushing bottom bracket threads, something like that. I don't know, but anyways, this is kind of cool. Liking the way it's turning out. Just need to figure out the way I want to position the vise so that it's counterbalanced on the tripod. All right, so now we gotta drill some holes for the vise to sit on. So take some soapstone, mark it where I want it, pull this off, take my center punch, smack some holes in this, and go from there. Looks like pasta. Don't forget to back off and let your chips break. That's what these are. Holes. Check. Now let's weld it to the base. Alright folks, and this is what we got so far. So we're welded up in there, and got that plate welded on here, did a pass with some 7018. Alright, so here I'm going to make this little metal tray that'll fit about halfway down the stand. So I'm just notching out the plasma cutter, some little notches that it'll fit in tightly that I can get a good weld on. I'll probably just put like wrenches or something while you're working. Down below here, a little storage tray. Also to kind of firm it up a little. So here I'm going to tack it on. Just got it where I wanted it. And okay. So now we're going to fully weld it. These welds are a little tricky to do. Getting the gun up in there. Stick welding probably would have been a better option here to actually fit the rod down in there, but this is a non-critical project, so I just made the best of it. These types of projects are great, just really honing your skills a little, try something different. You know, not every weld
goes in the way you want it to. You have to get kind of creative with it. You can see how it was nice and red and well and good and hot here. Um, so yeah, this is the end of the footage. I didn't get anything from it being completed, but yeah, hopefully I will in the future. I'll do like a like a little bit of a review of how the vise works. I have used it so far for I was filing down a mount for a bicycle rack, and it worked great. And then I was bending the little tabs, works great for that. What I probably will use it for is I ordered fenders for my truck 520, and the tabs will have to be bent into shape. The fender might need a little bit of massaging, so the vise is going to work out great.